From the heart of Kansas City, we bring you Buck and Bob from Chiefs Kingdom. I'm Bob.
I'm Buck. We're not fancy analysts.
But we have just as many bad takes. It's the bye week. We're a little off, you know?
Yeah. We got the blues, man. The
bye week blues. They make me so sad. Yep.
You know what? We shouldn't be so sad, though, because Andy Reid is 21-4 coming off the bye week. That's 85%.
84,
win?
I think you said.
84, maybe? Yeah. So that's.
I think you said 84 when we did it on the podcast last week.
Yeah. I actually had it in front of me. They asked that question on the radio today. They gave that as some trivia, and I'm just screaming like 21-4, 21-4.
Let's see if I'm right. Because I just got it from you. Yep. 84%. See, that's the good old memory. It rarely fails me. So what's up, Buck?
Not much, man. Just getting for. I can't even say looking forward to a good game this weekend. I'm actually looking forward to a cool game tonight. I can't wait to watch it when we get done here. The Raiders and the Broncos, the Donkeys are playing tonight, so that's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch a little bit. I thought you were going to say Raiders of the Lost Ark, which would be a better watch.
That would be a pretty cool watch. I haven't seen that in a while.
Speaking of which, have you watched Varsity Blues like Chat asked you to last week?
That depends. Are you going to quiz me on it?
Yes.
Then no.
Oh, Buck, you were supposed to do that for Chat.
I know. I'm just stuck in my route, what I'm watching right now.
Well, you need to take a break and watch that because you promised everybody. But what's up, Chat? What's up, HD? What's up, Witchy Hall? We're going to be doing some giveaways, but we're going to hopefully wait until maybe a couple more people show up so more people have a chance. But we'll be doing a little bit of trivia. But we've got some stuff to talk about. Like
the big one.
Big
one. The big thing.
Go ahead.
Josh Simmons is back in the building.
Yes, yeah. Josh is back. Thank you.
Is he going to be ready for the Broncos game?
He better be, because
I bet he starts.
I mean, he has to. Like, we talked about this. I had the little Twitter argument with people before the last game saying I wasn't positive that Josh would start. But after the last game, I'm positive Josh is starting, no matter what the reason was, no matter anything. Like, Josh is starting, period. Like, after the debacle we had, and just, like, we might need Jalen Moore to be on a different side. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother?
Well, Brian's showing up when there's free stuff because he wins everything.
That is true. Oh, here, we got some from Witchy here.
Yeah, this is really nice. Thank you, Bob, for the inspiring email. You genuinely had fantastic timing. I needed some encouragement to stay true to myself and not pull away from the fan base. Yeah, it can get toxic. It can get toxic sometimes. Just keep your head up. You're one of the best fans out there.
Yeah. Witchy, I woke up that morning and you had sent me the nice email saying thank you, and I just wanted to thank you for all that you do, and the emails between us. But yeah, I had a lot of nice stuff to say about you, but it's all true, So it came from the heart, and it was a good way to start my morning also. So we made each other's day.
Yay!
Yay.
And I heard about it, so that made my day.
Brian the Lurker Parrot. Polly want a cracker?
Well, he isn't lurking on New Heights. He's been banned.
Yeah, he's been banned. I keep forgetting to tell Mel about that, but she'll get a kick out of that when she hears. I keep forgetting.
The funny part is he doesn't know what he did, which is I mean, he's always busy saying weird shit. So. Hey, Jedi.
What's
That's
up,
awesome.
Jedi?
What up,
What's
Kingdom?
What's up, Jedi? I got a. Oh, you can't see it right here. Got a Jedi
There
on
it
my
is.
wall,
Yeah.
signed by the Jedi that voiced the Jedi. Yep.
Ewan McGregor?
No. In the animated one.
Yeah, I don't do animated anything, so I wouldn't know that. But I thought didn't Ewan McGregor voice a character in an animated something?
I'm sure he has. Like so many of them have, but he didn't voice Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. Nope, he did not.
Okay.
Brian just needs to start a new.
Yeah, his name should be Brian Barrett.
So yeah. Simmons is back. I think after last game, I think there's no question that he definitely starts. I mean, I can't see a reason not to unless he injured himself, which
If
what he
that
went
happened,
for. Maybe
if that
could've.
happened, don't you think we'd have heard something about that?
No, I mean, yeah. I can't say anything here, but remind me to tell you after.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to know, why he was gone, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else because I'm not gonna give anything away. But so yeah. What else do we have though? We've got no trade. No trade. Now, I told everybody that's why we weren't doing discussions on it because I pretty much knew there wasn't going to be a trade. But that doesn't mean I didn't want to trade.
There was an attempt. So we had attempted to contact the Jets. Well, we did contact the Jets and offered a 4th round for Breece Hall, but they wanted a 3rd round, and I guess the Chiefs decided they weren't going to trade any second-day picks.
Which is actually higher. I think on the show I said I could see the Chiefs trading 5th and later rounds. I don't think I said 4th and later rounds. I think I said 5th and later rounds. But I couldn't see him trading anything 3rd or higher. And that's the Chiefs' MO. And I think just a lot of people forgot because last year we did that. And Kadarius Toney was a completely different type of trade. He was a year and a half in to his rookie deal, and he was a 1st-round pick. So we could have even done the 5th-year option on him if we had wanted to. So I mean, trading a 3rd and it was a conditional 3rd or a 4th. It could be a conditional. I don't remember. It was like a 3rd and something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that was a former 1st-round pick who was a year and a half into his career, and we still had a ton of time where he wouldn't cost anything. So that's why that happened. Like to get what was it? The running back from the Jets was what? Breece Hall.
Breece Hall, yeah.
So I believe he was on the last year of his contract. So yeah, we would have had to known we could re-sign him. And on top of that, we don't like to give money to running backs and he's looking for a payday. You know what I mean? So it would have been a rental, I think, at most, even if we had gotten him.
Well, let me ask you this. First of all, do you have any knowledge? Have you seen anything on Breece Hall? Do you have any, as far as wanting him on the team, if he's on the team starting in 2025, are the Chiefs better than 5-4 right now? If that's the only difference on this team? If they have a better record, is it 1 game, 2 games? I don't think that would have changed the outcome of any of the games. So I don't
think so because Andy's still going to run the same amount regardless. I always say Andy will run with an S tier running back. S tier, not A. Brees is an A tier running back. The running backs, Pacheco and Hunt are B tier. Hunt and his rookie year was S. He was neck and neck with Alvin Kamara for rookie of the year. Like, he was an S tier running back. Shady McCoy, S tier running back. So like those are the guys that he is going to use. So yeah, this like I think he would have been good, but I mean there's nothing super flashy about Brees Hall. I would have preferred to get the defensive tackle. What was his name? But like, he would have been expensive, and we don't have much cap space. So I just knew we weren't going to do much. Like, I was hoping for a trade for some player we've never heard of that Veach looked at in the draft and hasn't performed, for a team for the first year and a half they've been there, right? That's what I was hoping for, like something like that, where I've never heard of the dude, and but Veach knew about him, like basically a Tyquan Thornton. I'd never heard of the dude, right?
Was it this guy, which he said Quinnen Williams, who went to Dallas?
Yes.
Is that the guy you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah. I would have loved to have had him, but like I didn't think, like, I want that, but I was pretty positive that the Chiefs weren't going to do something like that. That's the thing. Like, when I say I don't think they're going to do it, it doesn't mean I don't want them to do it. It's just that I'm looking at their behavior over time and just going with a guess of what they will do. And like I said, I was hoping that we were going to hear a trade for some dude I'd never heard about, and I was going to be like, Veach been spying on him, That was what I was hoping, a Tyquan Thornton type of deal.
Yeah, well, the Chiefs love to build this team through the draft, so there was very little. You said it well before. I think you were talking about it last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. We just weren't going to. There wasn't going to be a big trade. It's just not what the Chiefs do. Last year was, for DeAndre, that was an exception, not the norm. Yeah, this was a good comment from HG. My biggest question at running back is, why do we activate Clyde Edwards-Helaire when Elijah Mitchell is a healthy scratch? What is your you had a theory on why Elijah Mitchell may not be seeing the field. What's that theory?
All right, so I thought it was because he was a possible trade candidate. That's all I could think of. If he doesn't see the field going forward, then I have no clue. It just means that they don't want to play him, because that makes no. Same with Christian Fulton. I thought he was a trade candidate. That's why he had, not been put in. If they don't play him after this, then I don't know. But Christian Fulton is a big one, because I believe we gave him something around $10 million a year on like a 2-year contract, maybe. If anybody could correct me in chat, that'd be awesome. If I'm wrong on that, but I think it's around, because I said Christian Fulton, I feel like we could have paid Justin Reed that and kept Reed. But the problem was we were safety heavy in our room and not corner heavy,
I think it has something to do with what they've seen in practice. I've said that all along. I mean, it could have been trade. I definitely would not have been surprised by that. It's just been my feeling this whole time that there's just something that they've seen on the practice field that they don't trust him, or that he's just not good enough to put in the games. And I feel like seeing Clyde this last week on the field over Elijah Mitchell just kind of confirmed it in my mind.
I will say the Clyde thing is really, really weird. It is really bizarre. And the only thing I can think of, once again, to repeat, is it was a possible trade candidate, and so they were hold on to it. If we're either going to see him play or be moved to the practice squad, I mean, I don't know what else like they're going to do. It's just the most bizarre thing. But I can also say Elijah Mitchell did not wow us or anything in training camp. But at the same time, I was at 2/3 of the training camp, maybe 3/4 of all days of training camp. I basically lived there during training camp. Yes. And yeah, I actually blew my car up. I had to get a new car because like I was driving there every day.
Sacrifice for the show, Bob.
Yeah. But yeah, so he never wowed me, but also they don't practice running hard, and the running they do practice is really ticky-tacky. Like it really, like the training camp, you can see a lot in the receivers and the corners, but you really can't see a lot in the line, in the, in the running backs. They just really don't. I don't know if other teams practice differently, but literally is ticky-tacky, and they stop after they would have run 5 yards. It's really weird.
And they're usually not running 11 on 11. This is what we're going to see. What they'll have is the offensive linemen with some defensive linemen running some drills, and you get to see little bits of what they're capable of. That's how you and I were able to see Josh Simmons up so close that one day that I did get to go, is because they were doing their lineman drills right there on the goal line, right where we were standing. So that was really cool. But when they're doing those kinds of things, they're looking for very specific movements. They're looking for very specific skills from these guys, and we don't know exactly what they're looking for in every single rep that they're taking. So, yeah, it's really hard to catch on to what we're going to see on game day because we don't necessarily know what they're focusing on in these little drills.
Yeah, well, we'll know a lot more about Elijah and Christian Fulton as we move in past the bye week. Like if they're not playing again, it'll be a big indicator of a few different things. But let's do this one. I got another one marked up here from Jedi I want to talk about, but
Tyler Hilton says,
one first.
I think our defense is carrying this team, but our offense needs shot pass. Mahomes needs stop holding the long ball. He does tend to get fixated more recently on wanting to go deep and really holding on to that and not going to his check down.
I mean, not recently. This is what I complained about last week and pointed out I complained about it all last season, as well as rumors of the offensive line of the Chiefs complaining about it also.
Okay.
Do you not remember that?
I mean,
literally, I complained about it weekly last year, and last week I pointed it out specifically. I even it was a huge talking point.
He didn't really have a whole lot of time to hold on
but
to
he
the
held,
ball.
but he did hold on to the ball, and he got sacked a ton. They were doing no quick slants, nothing. Like it's uncanny to me that Matt Nagy's not drawing up plays with a quick out. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
It might be that Matt is drawing it up and Pat is refusing to take it. That could also be a thing, which is a bummer if that's the case, because
I have a hard time buying into that.
Why?
I can't imagine why Pat would say, "Oh, there's an option for me to have an out if the long ball isn't there." Nah. Let's just go balls to the wall here, especially when it's not working all the time.
Yeah, we definitely see that differently. I think Pat's amazing, but I definitely think he's definitely fallible, and he definitely has problems with holding on to the ball. I mean, I've seen
Do you think
many
he's overconfident?
times. No, I think he wants to throw it to somebody who's open. And when you're doing a quick slant, you're not throwing it to somebody who's open. You're throwing it to somebody who is in front of the defender. he wants a sure thing, and I think that that's something he needs to get over. And
see, I think this season he's been trying to be a little more.
He's been trying. He even talked about trying. Okay. He's been trying. He's not been super successful at it. No. Like, unless we're talking about the long ball, he'll throw the long ball. Although, he tried the quick Rashee Rice slant in was it the last game or the game before? And it just like he threw it into two defenders. It might just
at the goal line.
Yeah, it wasn't at the goal line. It was somewhere in midfield, but it might just be that that might be one of his weaknesses, like a quick read. Like that might be that might be a thing, and also, the receivers. Lots of times he's done the quick reads. It seems like they don't practice them enough. And I was in camp. In camp, they were practicing mid and long balls all the time. He was rarely throwing to a quick, 7-yard pass. Rarely. Yeah. And I think that the big problem is the receivers aren't turning their heads. You'll watch the film, and when you get different views, the receivers aren't even turning their head, so they wouldn't even know the ball's coming. And so that's most likely a Nagy and Andy thing where they're just not, drawing up the plays to where there's at least one quick out. But
So I was listening on this note. I was listening. Do you remember who Garrick Dieter is?
Oh,
he was Mahomes' best friend. He was Mahomes' best friend coming out of college. He was a receiver on this team, and then he was a practice squad guy for a while, and I think he did some special teams. So he comes on the radio show that I listen to every morning, and he was on there this morning when I was taking a long drive up north, and he said that the reason that he believes that the offense just kind of was sputtery, specifically against the Bills, is because Andy Reid does not want to show his hand on what they're going to see in the playoffs when they face the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. I don't necessarily say I buy into that, but I mean, he does have firsthand knowledge of how Andy Reid likes to play the game. I mean, he is close friends with Travis and Patrick. He's not giving away any secrets. I think that they know their buddy Gehrig well enough to not tell him any of the team secrets anymore because he's not on the team, but he is buddies with all those guys.
See, okay, so I bought into this for a long time, but I think the all chiefed up guys have me talked out of it, and that's just bullshit cope. That's just people coping, because you'll see one or two new plays against the Bills every year in the playoffs, but you don't see a completely different game plan. You don't see I don't know. It's and most likely if Andy builds up plays, he's building them up the week prior,
specifically for a game,
for that team specifically. And I don't think it's something that they're planning out prior to the season or even mid-season. Now, maybe testing weaknesses in the regular season game, maybe I could see maybe that, but that doesn't mean the plays are drawn up yet. So I just, because the teams change so much every year. This Bills team is so different than last year's Bills team. So I used to buy into that, but I think the all chiefed up guys have me buying out of it now. And
for me, it was the playoffs last year that made me stop believing that narrative. I mean, I really did. I think we talked about it several times after games. I think they're holding back. I think we're going to see some crazy shit in the playoffs, and that never came to fruition. It was the same
we got
offense.
Through the playoffs.
Yeah, but it was the same offense. We didn't see anything different, anything crazy that we were all kind of hoping, expecting to see. And then what happened in the Super Bowl, it was surprising and alarming. But yeah, that's why I'm no longer a believer in that narrative.
Yeah. So
I agree with you. I think they're 2 games in advance at the most on new plays.
Let's do this one real quick. That was way
Jedi,
up there.
what record from here out do you all think Chiefs need to keep the streak alive? I think Chiefs can't lose more than 1 game from here out.
If we run the table on the division, like so,
4 more games or 3 more games?
Don't we play the Raiders again too?
We play the Raiders again. We haven't played
We
Denver
play
at
the
all.
so it's
Denver
4 games,
twice.
right?
Yeah, 4 games, yep.
Yeah. So if we run the table, then I think we win the division at 11-6. But if we lose one of those games and it's not the Chargers, then we need to be 12-5. And if we lose to the Chargers, like, we can't lose a game. Like, we can't lose any game besides the game to the Chargers. That's the outlook I think I have.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. I mean, they're definitely at a must-win point of the season. Played around too much. If this team has it in them, we need to see it. We need to see it big, and for the rest of the season. Yeah.
All right.
1 or 2 games at the most.
Let's take a break here real quick from talking. Let's give something away.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You want to do one of yours first?
Let's do 2. Here, I need to pull up something here real quick so I can document who wins too.
Smells like an armored cannon with tracks.
Let's do 2 koozies first. 2 koozies. And we'll do one of your questions and one of mine.
Okay.
And guys, the way this is going to work, we're going to say the question, and the first person to put it in chat as an answer that we will accept will be the winner. And so I don't know how hard Bucks are going to be, but mine are a little difficult. You might have to Google them.
I got some questions.
All right. Well, we're only probably going to do about 6, so it'll be 3 from you, 3 from me. So
Brian says he wants my water cup.
I don't have one of those to give away, unfortunately. Sorry.
All right. So you want me to start off with the first question then?
Oh yeah, each koozie comes with a fridge magnet too.
Woot woot. I don't even have one of those.
All right.
Okay.
What are you giving them, Buck?
Huh?
You go ahead and go first.
Okay. Who holds the Chiefs' single-season interception record with 9 picks? Did you have that question?
No.
Oh, I know what you're thinking then.
No, I think I'm right, but I'm not positive.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm. Well, I don't know because, yeah, stuff was crazy in the '60s.
I wish we had. We should get the Jeopardy music to play.
Do 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 do.
Witchy said that's the size of my coffee. You drink that much coffee, Witchy? Jeez. Good God. I got a big coffee mug, but I don't drink coffee very often. But when I do, I drink. It's like 4 or 5 actual cups of coffee in one, but it's not as big as that.
What do we got here?
Her new coffee mug is her new hot tea mug from Buck and Bob. That's awesome.
We got some guesses.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Barry, no. Emmett Thomas, no. Tyrann Mathieu, no.
See, I thought it was Barry. It must be somebody from the 60s or something.
I can give you the year, but I think that might confuse you.
I mean, people are The
Okay.
question is,
who holds the Chiefs' single season interception record with 9 picks?
we got someone watching from Twitch. We got 2 people watching from Twitch. Nice.
That is cool. They came here expecting to see something different. Glad they stuck around.
Oh, dude, I know who it is. Oh my God.
Willie Lanier. No, sorry, Jack Lundstrom, but that is a good guess. Woods. No.
Just it's not as far back as I was thinking. I just realized it, and I hate the dude. I haven't looked it up either.
You can what do we got here? Frank Glick. No. Dan Sorensen. That's a good guess, but no. All from Phillip Rivers.
Hold on.
What? I'm reading the.
So, Fowlex is finding an error in your. Is he finding an error in your question?
That might be. That's
because I don't think 9
That's
is because the 60s is like there was so many interceptions. Remember when we did the all-time team and we're like, Jesus, these guys had so many interceptions.
This is gonna suck.
Were you wrong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was Peters with 9 is who you were thinking.
No, it wasn't Peters, but it was Dale Carter, 93.
So what is the actual record?
Emmett Thomas, 12 in 1974. So who was the first one to guess Emmett
Somebody
Thomas?
said Emmett Thomas. You had the answer wrong. That's hilarious.
Jedi got it first. I'm sorry, guys. Sucks to suck. All right, I'll tell you what. I will. Okay. So, any other questions that I'll read? Then I will. There'll be ones that I wrote specifically. I didn't have any assistance from AI, which is what happened here.
AI failing you every time.
It does.
Koozie
My apologies.
and Magnet. All right, Jedi. Yeah, to get basically send me an email of a comment that you're going to leave. Send an email to buckandbob@gmail.com and send the email of a comment you're going to make on this live stream video after it's over, but send the email with a timestamp before you put the comment on the YouTube video. And so just say what you're going to comment. Make sure the timestamp on the email is before the timestamp. Yeah, send the email, then go do the comment. All right. Well, that's funny. Poor Buck. I hope I'm not wrong on mine.
Yeah, poor Buck. Wah, wah, wah.
All right, let's do an easy one.
Okay.
All right, everybody ready? Clear your slate. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. What makes up 21 personnel in a offensive set? 21 personnel. How many running backs, how many tight ends, and how many receivers in 21 personnel?
Yeah, I got a guess, but I'm going to be honest. That'd be a guess.
21 personnel. It is the exact number of. Nope. Jedi, you are not right. Close, but not right. What you would be talking about.
2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Yep.
You,
Jedi, you named 12 personnel. Fall Fox, just to let everybody know who's watching on YouTube, he's watching on Twitch, which is, they're still eligible for the prizes. Fall Phalix FW. All you need to do is just send me a DM on Twitch, and I will know it's you. Just send me a DM with your address, and I will send you your prize. Let me write that down so I have that.
How did you say his name?
FT.
Folix for the win.
Yep. I think it's Fox. But
Brian said, and a partridge in a pear tree.
So just
okay.
Like I was kind of like excited for my questions to kind of use it as a learning thing. So just to let everybody know how the personnel packages work. You'll hear people say 10 personnel, 14 personnel, which is completely rare. 12 personnel, 11 personnel. All it is the first number is the amount of running backs on the field, whether it be halfback or fullback. So if you have two running backs, it's two to them start. If it's one running back, it's one. So then the second number is tight ends. So if you have 12 personnel, you have one running back, two tight ends, two wide receivers. You can only have 5 eligible catchers on your team, eligible to get the ball. So basically what you do is you just take, if it's 13, you know that you have one running back, 3 tight ends, and then one wide out. So if it's 00, then it's 5 wide, empty backfield. It's usually called empty backfield and not double 0, but 00 personnel is correct. It's just not often used. 10 personnel would be running back, 4 wide, yada yada. Yeah. So
that's good knowledge right there. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean it's great because so many shows pipe it off, but they don't tell people what it means, and people are oftentimes scared to ask, or just like. But I mean, you can look it up too. But it just, I just thought this would be a kind of a fun thing. But all right, back to talking about the Chiefs. All right, we got some winners here, chicken dinners.
Weena.
All right, so should we talk about, Juwan Taylor injured with Simmons coming back? That's good because that means Moore could jump over to the right side, which we might need. Also, hopefully Trey's back spasms are like chilling out a bit, because I was listening to some other people and they pointed out something I hadn't thought of. Him getting in front and him screwing up that one screen to Brashard Smith probably was very probably was because his back, like he should have been out much further past the running back. His back probably is he's like old man back, like. I could definitely see it. I was like, oh, that makes so much sense why he was, because I was like, I don't know if it was Smith in the wrong position or him in the wrong position, but then thinking about that, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yep, old man back. Nothing you can do about that.
All right, do we have another question?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I started this because I knew you'd like it. Witchy said, that's who I've been wondering about, Tanyan, who was looking great at the end of preseason. Yeah, he was...
Dude, I mean, he was literally catching everything. I mean, he had at least one-handed grab every time I was at training camp. I have no clue why we're not using him more.
Who do you take him out for, though? Or who do you take out for him? You're not going to take out Kelsey. Kelsey's not playing bad. Kelsey's playing really good. He's playing better than he was last year.
So, okay, but I'm not saying take him out. But
So
like,
who do you play him instead? You just add him to the mix?
I say you play him when Kelsey's not in.
So
And like,
play him over Gray.
yeah, but Gray's often in when Kelsey's in also. But yeah, definitely as far as a pass catcher, definitely play him over Gray. I don't understand what this fixation is on Gray. I've said it so many times. He's an awesome number 2 tight end, but it's a different job than the number 1 tight end.
Right.
Like,
but
like
to
Todd is
your
a pass
point,
catcher.
when Gray's on the field and Gray's catching those passes, Kelsey's also on the field and taking up defenders is what he's doing, and that's why Gray's open. So where do you put Tanyan in? I mean, we're talking about there. You want to take Kelsey out of some of the plays that he's in? Because I don't know who else is out there replacing Kelsey.
Giving
him a break. Maybe he's fresher. But that's another roster spot just to get him out there.
Yeah, I mean,
there's nobody that's out there that deserves their job to be taken over by somebody.
So like the big thing on Tanyan is the same thing as Elijah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know that he's actually. I think he's been a healthy scratch every time. Like, you know how you have to hear another education moment. Like every team of their 52-man roster, they have to healthy scratch, or if somebody's banged up, they could still do it. You know, but they have to scratch five players. They have to not suit up 5 players from their 52-man roster. There's only 47 players suited up game day. So I think Robert's been a healthy scratch every time. And if that, in that case, like, I don't know what you do, because like you need Gray for what he does.
Right.
So there, you know, unless you're scratching a wide receiver, you have to scratch another player to get him in there. So, I mean, like, that's kind of the problem we're doing there. But, I mean, we ran 14 personnel last year, like at least 1 or 2 games. That's 1 running back, 4 tight ends. Like,
that's
so
crazy.
it's not beyond Andy to like bring, you know, to suit up, you know, more than 2 tight ends. I think we're just they're prioritizing different people over Tanyan. But Tanyan's really going to waste, and he ain't getting any younger. I mean, I feel like we had him on a hot streak, and we should have kept him going, man. Like, I really feel like, yeah, I don't know. Guys, take this moment real quick to like and subscribe in the chat. In the chat. That was dumb. Whatever. But just like and subscribe.
In the
comment.
Chat.
If you're watching this, no one's watching live on Facebook. If you watch it later on Facebook, share it out to your friends. If you're on Twitter or X, re-exit, repost it.
What do people say now?
Retweet. They say repost, but retweet was so good. Why did you change the name?
Yeah, retweet was good. Yep.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's stupid, but it was good. It's catchy.
Like the video. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, you don't get 53? What do you mean you get 50? Oh, no. I thought, wait, is that with the extra player you get from international player? Oh, you're right. I don't know why I was saying 52-man roster. 53-man roster. Thank you, Fox.
I know. I was wondering where you're going.
Thank you. That. Yeah, my bad. I was saying 52 and 47 for some reason. Thank you for him clearing that up. Yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Long time ago, I still had my mind. I remember what it was.
The math still maths.
All right, what do we got here?
Brian said PM15 Patrick Mahomes is eating lots of hits this season, or with his last second Susie stuff. got me yelling, "Get rid of it," at the TV. I marked this because this reminds me when I first started getting into watching the Chiefs on a regular basis and kind of understanding the game a little bit. It was Steve DeBerg. And that guy, my memory is he would just hold the ball and hold the ball and hold the ball. And it was more of a coverage thing. I don't think we had a lot of deep threats at that point, but it was just nobody was open and he would just hold the ball. And I was a kid and it was my team and I was very passionate about my team. I wasn't really I probably couldn't even have told you who was a name of another player on any other team except for I think that was back when Joe Montana was playing. I probably could have told you some of the big stars, but I wasn't following other teams, so it was probably just me, memory bias, being a kid and not really caring about what was actually happening. It was just, I see a sack, and that's what I remember seeing, but that's what I remember. Is that drove me nuts that he would just hold on to that ball. I won't lie. Yeah, there's some times that Mahomes does that, but he's still got it to get outside. I mean, he doesn't do that a lot.
I mean, he does it a lot, dude. A lot. Literally all of last year. I mean, and after you watch Varsity Blues, you'll know my saying, fire that pigskin! Fire that pigskin!
Yeah, I couldn't possibly understand what that could mean without seeing that movie.
Boy, fire that pigskin, boy. I don't want your life. Dude, we can have some fun after you watch it.
We'll see.
Your mom looks like she fell down the I want to suck your bleep tree and hit every branch on the way down.
I want to meet that mom.
Should
we do another giveaway?
No, hold on real quick. Hold on. What was the next one?
I start a few. Daniel Longstaff said, "Hey guys, I just wanted to say that the Chiefs need to get back to running the ball. Running the ball protects Patrick, helps the O-line and our receivers, and slows down the pass rush. What say you?"
Daniel, we've been preaching this choir since the start of the year, man.
Yeah, since before the draft.
Yeah, and we've been saying the same exact things. But we
know what we're going to get from Andy Reid. He doesn't have, like Bob was talking about earlier, that might have been before you were here, but he hasn't had an S-type back that he trusts, with that type of load. So what we're seeing right now is what we're going to get for the rest of the season. The whole Clyde Edwards-Helaire thing, they could have given those carries to Smith. I mean, it was 2 carries. Why not give it to Smith?
Even if you don't want to run the ball traditionally and do play action, right? Because that's just not something we do. We throw first. Well, use that to your advantage and run some freaking draws. Like, run some draws where Mahomes comes back, fakes the throw. Well, that wouldn't work either because he doesn't throw fast. So, but like, at least do a draw, at least do a screen. Like, we saw one, maybe two. We saw one attempt at a screen, and I think that was it last week. Like, if you're not going to run and you're going to pass first, you at least have to do what Andy's done his entire career in the past, which is a lot of screens and a lot of draws. So if you're going to pass first, that's what you need to do. But you still need to run. You can't just drop back and throw every time. We're all like, everybody in Chiefs Kingdom is a broken record at this point. We all know they should do it. We just don't know why the heck they're not. It's baffling to me, and I don't know what the deal is. I really don't. And I understand, if the run's not working, but dude, Kareem Hunt at one point in the first half had a 7.2 yard per carry average. Like, Andy even said, we got the run going. We need to we need to do this, and this as he walked into halftime. And he comes out and doesn't run? I mean, we're never super down. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, and it goes back to what you and I've said for the last year and a half, is that I wonder if the only reason we ran before was because Eric Bieniemy was a complete ass and just was like, guys, we're gonna run. No, I'm taking my ball and go home. Kitty, run. You know what I mean? And that was the only thing that happened. And Matt's like, hey, Andy, we should run the ball. And he's like, no, I want to pass. He's like, okay, Andy, okay. That's all I can think of that's going on. I can't fathom why. Dude, we should go back and look when Andy had prominent run games. I always think it's an S tier running back, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's the offensive coordinator. I don't know. That's a interesting thought. Huh.
This is a good counterpoint. Jedi said, hey, Marty Ball didn't win championships, but at least he was respectable again. The 80 was a nightmare.
All right. Hold the door. Hold the door. Love Marty, okay? But don't love Marty's game.
Yeah,
okay,
the Marty
no.
Ball.
No. Marty Ball is boring as... it's boring. Did that work?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, good. Because I can't hear it. Yeah, no.
It won't work.
Ugh. No. I don't want to play Marty Ball at all. I love what Mahomes does. We can't you saw this last week. Mahomes had his worst game ever. You can't you can't depend on that, but you definitely need to lead on it. That is the strength of our team, and especially we can't run Marty Ball with Pacheco and Hunt and Rashard Smith.
Yeah.
Jedi
says, did we win? Yeah, we won during the regular season, but we
couldn't win anything.
Once the playoffs got there, no, it was first or second round no.
Yeah,
no, that's not the answer.
If Marty had been a coach 10 years prior, Marty would have won a lot of Super Bowls. But the league changed, and Marty didn't change with it, and that was a big problem. And everybody who says defense wins championships, well, they only win championships they only win them once, and then the league, the owners, go in and change the rules to make the offense more potent because that's what people want to watch. So then the defense can no longer win championships. If the league would be completely different right now if you could still hit, quarterbacks like a truck, but you can't because that was crappy for the league because anytime a quarterback went out, it takes a complete fan base out of the game and they don't want to watch anymore. So, so I like what they've done, but I hate what they've done all at the same time. But either way, no matter what, as soon as defenses get strong at something, they will change a rule to make offense better. And that's just what the NFL does. But now we can give something away.
Let's do it. My turn for a question?
Right. Yeah, but let me find out what we're going to give away.
Okay. Even though that doesn't affect what question we're about to ask, but okay. Maybe Bob sees this as a strategy thing. If this isn't the prize that you want, maybe you won't guess. Bring it, close. There you go. We had a gold-tipped mug and a coffee mug.
Yeah, this is definitely a little mug. It's a very little mug. This is a pretty big mug. So Let's do the little mug for Buck's question.
Wow. I'm going to have question envy after this. Before Patrick Mahomes was drafted in the first round. Who was the last quarterback drafted by the Chiefs in the first round?
Oh, crap. I don't even know.
Bob, this was a conversation that you and I had the day that you decided that we wanted to do a Chiefs podcast together. Because I went off on this.
Oh, yeah, you said his name, but dude, he's like from the dark ages.
There we go. We got it. Fox said Todd Blackledge.
Oh, okay. We can't have double winners, though. We can't have double winners.
And then Witchy said Todd Rutledge. And then Brian said Blackledge.
Yep, we need the full name, though.
And then HD said Todd Blackledge. So HD.
HD, you already have stuff here. You gonna make me hold on to that too, or do you want to give it to somebody else? HD, because I literally have a bag for you over here. I'm waiting to give to you, but if you want the little mug, I can add it to your
stash.
Your stash. I don't know. It is a pretty cute mug. You know, you put your little pinky out.
Don't put your lips on it.
I mean,
maybe
that might increase the price.
Yeah. HD said, give the mug to Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? Okay.
He said, Jay-Z said, I was 2 when he got drafted. Yeah, in 83, I was 8.
All right. So, little mug goes to Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I was going to say whoever was next, but honestly, it's HD's now because he won it, so it's his choice.
Theodosius, atrocious, ferocious. Brian, what does that pertain to? Like, I mean, it's funny, it makes me laugh, but I don't know what you're referring to. You just saying random stuff?
All right, and Jay-Z, have you won stuff from us before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, he said you have my info, fellas. So
yeah.
Okay.
I was pretty sure. You should have gotten your stuff from the last time this week. It got sent back to me, which was a bummer. And then I sent it back out, but you should have gotten it.
Yes, Bob wanted full names. LOL. Yes,
full everybody
names.
wants full names.
It's only fair, Brian. Just the whole name.
Yep. Brian, you've won plenty. You've won plenty, but you still have a chance. Now we have the other mug.
And
the
Bob's
big mug.
Bob's much better question than mine.
All right. Should I? Okay. Should I? All right. All right. Everybody ready? Yeah, JC, you should have gotten it Wednesday. You should have gotten it Wednesday. All right.
All right, what you got, Bob?
All right. All right. What is a one technique position in the NFL, and what scheme is it generally played in? What is a one technique in the NFL, and what defensive scheme is it normally played in? Buck's Googling.
No, I'm not. I'm sending a private chat to you with my guess. There you go.
Oh, you were close, but one of them's wrong.
The first part or the second part?
The first part.
Okay.
I think. I was watching to see who gets it. Yeah, the first.
Jedi
yeah, the first part.
Nose tackle 3-4.
Nope. That would be the zero technique. is the nose tackle in the 3-4.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so change the one letter to another letter that rhymes with that letter, and I'm right.
All right. I'm gonna give it to Daniel. So it's basically like there's not really a nose tackle in the 4-3, but you play a Mike Pennell or a Derek Noddy in like as like a supposed nose tackle in the 4-3, and they're basically on the outside shoulder of the center, going through the A gap, but they're a space eater designed to take double teams, which is what Chris Jones seems to happen, with us. But Chris Jones is actually not a one tech, but he ends up taking a lot of the double teams. But yeah, that is definitely the technical thing. So Daniel, what you need to do is send an email to buckandbob at gmail.com with a comment that you're going to leave. Then go to this video after we're done and leave that same comment. And so I just need to see that the timestamp on the email is before the timestamp on the YouTube comment. So like send me the email and then wait like a few minutes and then do the comment, and then I'll know. And just send me your information and I will send you your mug. All right.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Daniel's son.
Daniel's son. One of my best friends that I work with every day, his name is Daniel, and my 6-year-old daughter calls him Dan Yoda. Don't know why.
Dan Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
No. You should be saying, why? I don't know. If it's Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no try.
I'm getting a little crazy tonight. All right. Gonna check out how bad the Donkings game is. Hey, what's up, Adam? Welcome. All right. So let's talk about, dude. Let's just talk about. So we're talking about the Chiefs now, but dude, let's just do a mid-season, like just moments in the mid-season type of thing. Here, hold on, Daniel. I'll put it in chat. Oh, I need to spell mail correctly.
Spell it with an N?
No, I spell it with a MALE. Duh. Gmail. Everybody knows that.
It's not G female.
Gmail. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. So yeah, so let's turn back the page. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't go 0-2. I'd take back all those stupid plays by Kelsey and you too.
Those games
0-2 start, man. We started 0-2.
Sucked. But the bigger loss to me is that week 5.
Hold on, hey. No, we're starting here. 0-2.
Oh, okay.
So, Chiefs Kingdom. Oh, we're done. Yep, we're spent. The entire world. Oh yeah. Chiefs are over. Dynasty over. Like, we weren't like that, but the majority of the world was.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. But they were. I mean, out of those two games, the Chargers game hurt more, just because, starting off the season, coming out of the preseason looking as solid as they did, And then coming out and just laying an egg in week 1, that one just hurt. And the way that they lost, it was just such a dominating game for the Chargers. I didn't necessarily come into week 2 expecting a win, especially after the way that they played against the Chargers. But I think before the season started, I felt comfortable enough to say that they could win the game. But that was definitely one that was a losable game starting the season for me. So that one wasn't the most unexpected loss.
So the Chargers game, like, I chalked up to being in a foreign country, to being on a crappy field, to,
so
you know,
the Chargers.
Yeah, but we talked about it. We made an entire video about how the AFC West was stacked and good this year. Like, I didn't expect to beat the Chargers. I was, hopeful and thinking that we would because of Mahomes' magic, but I wasn't expecting it, right? So when we lost barely, I was like, oh, okay. All right, well, the most important game to me this season's coming up next, the Eagles. And I wanted to beat the Eagles more than more than I could really think of anything. I mean, I wanted to shove that down, that stupid fan base. We talk about fan bases, and like the Bills fan bases, they're great people. Like, honestly, they really are, and there's a lot of fan bases that are great. The Eagles fan base is freaking horrible. I even talked to my buddy who's an Eagles fan. He's like, yeah, I get tired of, we lose one game, it's doom and gloom. It's just they're such fair weather, gross. Like, they're so gross they have to grease the poles because the freaking morons climb up them and die. So they're just like, it's a literal just cesspool fan base. And I'm sorry for anybody who is an Eagles fan who's not part of that, but the majority of your fan base sucks. Sorry. But yeah, so I wanted to beat them. And then when we didn't beat them and there was all the tush push crap and everything else, and it's just like I was so upset, but I wasn't like counting the Chiefs out. Everybody else did, right?
I don't know about everybody, but yeah, there was a big voice.
Literally, didn't you watch any ESPN, NFL? I mean, I think Nick Wright was the only one saying the Chiefs were still in it. I mean, maybe Shady McCoy. Maybe anybody who had ties to the Chiefs was like, was like, yeah, they'll turn it around. We were saying, dude, this is what Andy Reid does, guys. Like I wouldn't worry too much about it, right? But I mean, I heard so many people like just freaking out at the start. And then, so what happens next?
Week 3 against the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We get a win. We get our first win of the season.
But when did the season change?
When did the season change?
During that game.
Oh, you're thinking of a specific play?
Oh, yes.
I don't know. Refresh my memory.
Oh, yes. The play that turned the tide. I mean, Nick Wright talks about it all the time. But just tell me the quarter or, that it changed.
I don't remember. I mean, once a game is over, I mean, if somebody brings up a specific play to me, I'll be like, oh, yeah. But
you're like Travis Kelce.
I've only got so much hard drive data available anymore, right? I just got to move it out for the next one.
Travis Kelce was talking on New Heights. I was watching it today, and he was talking. It was the first time he got brought into concussion protocol, and he goes, dude, they asked me who we played last week, and I was like, I don't know. I know who we're playing this week. And he was like, do you really want me to answer that? And they're like, yes. And he was like, all right. The Commanders. Like he literally had stopped thinking about it, and so you're literally like him. But no, it changed when Mahomes lost the ball. That defensive tackle or defensive end, I don't know what scheme they were in, but the big dude, it was either a 3-4 defensive end or a 4-3 defensive tackle, like gets the ball and Mahomes comes over and goes, "That's my ball."
Oh, that's
and he
right.
takes it back. And that was after that play, everything changed. And like the whole season started to turn around. Every Chiefs fans love it.
What we got here, man? We got a 2-bomb from Green.
Hey.
Thank you, man. CJ saying the line needs to win one-on-ones. Yeah, both sides of the line need to win one-on-ones.
I think he's talking about the D line. I mean, even Chris Jones can't seem to beat his. Half the time he's getting one-on-one, and he's not beating him when he's getting one-on-one. Yeah, that's. Yeah, thank you for the 2-bomb, and yeah, it's. I don't know what to do about it. I do know that Chris Jones is being played 90+% of the time, and if we want to make him a superstar again, that needs to drop to like 82-80. Like, but how do you do that when we have nobody else? Like, that was what Omar Norman Lott was supposed to do, was supposed to relieve Jones and let Jones rest. I mean, he's 31. Like, he can still be dominant, but I don't think he could be dominant in 93% of the plays if he's playing the entire game, especially when, like we're putting the D back on the field quickly with 3 and outs, So, yeah, I mean, like we definitely need to win the one-on-ones. But, yeah, so
Thank you again, Green.
Thank you. So then we go on to the Ravens, who weren't super beat up then. We come in, and the offense goes nuts. And we think that we schooled Lamar so much that he faked an injury. Turned out he was actually injured. Either that or his ego was just injured for as long, and now he's back.
And that's the game that really still sticks in my craw. The way that the defense played, they were playing. That was the first time that we noticed that they were playing some just base 4-3 packages, but they were bringing just crazy blitzes the whole game. Completely confused Lamar, completely kept him in check on as far as running yards is concerned. And we really thought that they were going to bring that to play against Buffalo.
Yep. We really thought they were.
And it just never. There was no pressure, and it just didn't seem to bother. We're not going to, like you said, they did send a 5th guy every once in a while, but it was hard to recognize because you weren't seeing pressure. God, it's maddening. Absolutely maddening.
Yep. Then we move on to the Jags, and
this is the one that really.
Yeah.
Really this is killing us right now.
This is the Week 5 one. This is the one the Chiefs really wish they could have back because it really shouldn't have lost to this team. And I know you Jags fans, I mean, more power to you for being happy about your team. You should be, but I still think your team's a pretender, even though my boy Nick Wright still believes in you. I think the Chiefs were looking forward to the Lions. They had two games where they had felt they're back, and then come in to the Jags and just lose one that you shouldn't have. And then that smacks them back in the face, and then we go on to the Lions, who should have been a good game, but we destroyed them. We made them look bad, and we honestly sparked their team going forward, like it really, I think that was the best thing that could have happened to the Lions for their season. But we did that, and then we went on, and we freaking destroyed the Raiders, and then everybody on national media is like, "Oh, the Chiefs are back! The Chiefs are back!" And then we go into the Commanders game. "Oh, the Chiefs are back! No one can beat the Chiefs." And then we're talking about the Bills game. And they're like, there's no possible way the Bills can do this. Like, you look at it on paper, there's just no way. And the Chiefs ate that freaking Kool-Aid too. They drank it. And that's what I've been talking about. Like, that's our losses. Can we please not drink the Kool-Aid from here on out? And let's just pretend like we're a bad team needing to beat the next team. Like, because I mean, it's literally it's 6 of 7.
6-7.
Yeah, it means mid. It's mid. Yeah, it means mid, 6 or 7. But kids say it's stupid with the 6-7. Actually, most kids probably don't even know what they're saying too. But I hear a term and I research it and find out what it means, and it means mid, which makes sense because a 6 or a 7 is mid grade. It's like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. But yeah. I was waiting to abuse that on you today.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, I mean,
I've got a 6-year-old. There's no way you could annoy me, man.
Well, it shouldn't. If it's annoying you that a kid's doing it, just ask them what it means. And if they can't tell you, be like, "Oh, you're just saying something you don't know what it means." But it literally means mid. It's from a rap song. So that's our season in review. Like, stop watching national media. They don't know what they're talking about. They literally just follow it week by week and go with what you guys will click on. And just watch us. Watch All Chiefed Up. Watch KCSN. Watch Chief I can't say it. Concerns. Watch, what's the other one? What's RGR? What's their one? Whatever. But just watch local stuff, because local guys know more than the guys unless you watch Nick Wright. Actually, watch Nick Wright every day for everything. Like, dude, First Things First is the best sports show on TV, period. Bar none. I can't believe, they haven't won Emmys. Dude, it is, they have the best, little puns. They have the best skits. They are the best show on TV sports-wise. What do we got here?
Oh, just Chiefs, HD, saying he's going to call it an evening, and I just wanted to throw his comment up there. Good night, buddy.
Good night, bud. Good night.
Thanks for listening again. We appreciate you.
Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs Blitz. I have checked out a couple of theirs too. Yeah, they also have a great Twitter account. Yeah, that's a good one too. It's a good one too. All right. What do you have anything else for I don't know, mid-season predictions or anything?
Oh, the predictions are hard, man, because it's just we don't always know which Chiefs team is going to show up, and we've seen about all of them so far. But I mean, we really gotta almost run the table at this point. What do we got? 8 games left. So they got to go 7-1. So I say 7-1. What's the one that they lose? We got to beat Denver this week. Indianapolis, that could be a tough one.
Are you saying the one you want or the one you think?
The one I want, the one I think, yeah. The one I want, I don't want them to lose any of them, but I think the most losable game is Indianapolis. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, if not the best team in the NFL right now. We've got to be able to slow down
and
Jonathan
the trades. They just got Sauce Gardner. I mean, although 2 first-round picks, like I kind of, if Sauce doesn't work out, I kind of feel bad for I don't know. I kind of feel bad because Sauce hasn't been Sauce, but maybe it's because he's been on the Jets this last year. But Wolves, I mean, he's been good. It's just those interceptions aren't there, those takeaways, which is what they're paying for. And 2 first-round picks mid-season is unprecedented. I mean, that happens in the off-season sometimes, but not in the regular season. Like, I think the last time that happened was decades ago. Chat, if you could check that, I'd love you. But, yeah, I don't know.
Somebody on the radio this morning was saying, man, they should have just thrown every single pick of next year's draft at Myles Garrett.
What? But we couldn't put his unless Kelsey retired today, like we couldn't put his salary on our cap.
Yeah, I don't think it was like a realistic suggestion. I think it was just a funny thing. It'd be great to have Myles Garrett on this team.
Well, and then everybody was really upset about us not getting Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins. He's that guy we talked about before. Plays in the 3-4 right now, but he played 4-3 D-end in college. But like I looked into him more, and he's been injury prone. I mean, he's injured his ACL twice, like, and he hasn't looked the same since coming back from the second one. So I don't know what everybody. Like, it seems like everybody just pulls up a name and looks at stats and, like, just doesn't take into account everything else that has went on in their careers. Because, like, I talk about it all the time. Injury risk is the most important stat in the NFL. And if somebody's injury prone, I mean, it doesn't matter how good they are. Joe Burrow, fantastic quarterback, injured a third of his career. Christian McCaffrey, fantastic running back, injured a fourth of his
number one
career
right now.
Yeah, injured a fourth of his career, and like if
Still
those
worth
guys
having on your fantasy team.
Yeah, on your fantasy team, definitely. But on your team, I don't know. Like, so yeah, so I don't even know that the Jalen Phillips trade would have been great. Like, I think Veach is playing the long game, and yeah, like that. I just think that would be, like.
Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious the Chiefs
smarter.
Weren't going to give away anything bigger than a 4th-round pick, and you're not going to get anybody for a 4th-round pick that's really going to change the dynamic of this team. Falk said we needed Brees. Again, like Brees Hall's a really, really good running back, but does he really change the dynamic of this team all that much? If you add him in at the beginning of the season, are they better than 5-4 because of Brees Hall? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Yep. Yeah.
So is he worth a 3rd-round pick at that point? I don't believe so.
All right. Well,
but I hated Kadarius Toney, so that's a horrible argument.
Yeah, he did. If he didn't have mental problems, we would have we would have. I think he could have been great. Like mental problems and injury problems, another thing. But I think the injury problems were probably more anxiety problems. If I'm guessing. But all right, we'll might take a couple more questions, maybe. If you want to put them in there, put question marks prior to your question. But we're going to do the last little giveaway. Yeah, I've got. Should I make this harder?
I've got one more question.
My question's kind of easy, but it's something we've talked about on the podcast before. So I feel like it's like everything I've brought, like all my questions have been something. If somebody listens to the podcast, they have heard it on the podcast if they listen to that episode. So I guess I'll stick with this. I could make it harder, but I'm going to stick with this one.
Okay.
All right. What are we giving away?
Those things. Uh-oh. Witchy said, with how bad the donkeys are playing tonight, the Chiefs are going to get angry donkeys next week. Uh-oh. Can't wait to turn it on.
All right. We're going to give a Buck and Bob hat.
Ooh, big one.
And from training camp, I got a Chiefs cooling towel. These are the coolest things. Yeah. You get them wet, and then you just have to like barely like shake them, and they stay cold for a long time. You put it around your neck. Play golf. I use one when I'm playing golf, and it's super hot. But it's just a cooling towel. It's real cool. I mean, both are about a $25 value. So this is the big one. So do you want to give away the hat or the towel, Buck?
I want to give away the hat.
All right, so the hat's going first.
Okay.
Make it a tough one.
All right. How many times have the Chiefs drafted a quarterback in the first round of the NFL draft?
Ooh, how many times? Oh, I think I know this. I like ones where they have to type more stuff.
Oh, we missed the question. How many times have the Chiefs drafted a quarterback in the first round of the NFL draft?
Brian guessed my guess.
Uh-oh.
So did Sparkle's Sports Cards. Guess my guess. Everybody's guessing my guess. Except for Jay-Z.
Yeah. Yep, I was right. Okay. No. 3 is not correct. 6 is not correct. I had to double check. Sparkle Sports Cards. Hi, guys. I'm in Australia. Well, welcome down under.
Good day, mate.
Thanks for listening to our horrible accents.
You, effing
Brian Parrott coming in with the 4. That is correct.
All right, so name them, because I think it's 3.
Pete Bittard, number 2 overall in 1964. 79, Steve Fuller with the number 23 overall pick. Todd Blackledge and Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, was the NFL formed in 64? I mean, I guess you didn't say. You just said the Chiefs, but were they the Chiefs? In
you're gonna give me on a technicality.
In 64.
I mean, if you want to go on a technicality, Brian was also the first one with the guess of 3. So
when did the Chiefs
changed their name to the Chiefs?
Change
Still the same organization.
their name from the Texans. 1963 is when they changed their name from the Texans. So why is that not coming up?
I found it in 2 spots.
Oh, okay. Well,
But Brian was the first one with a 3 too, so Brian wins.
Well, no, you can't answer twice, like because then people would be like,
Okay.
"Oh shit!" So nobody answered before you said it was right. Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
yeah. You could only have one answer because if not, I would have just typed 1, enter 2, enter 3, enter 4, enter. Yeah, that should just be known. Sorry, Brian. All right, Buck, you got another question? Because give me something where they have to type something out rather than just number where they can guess.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, with the merger was because like the Super Bowl was played before it actually merged, huh?
Okay, so
We're all
3.
we're all learned here.
So then Sparkle Sports Cards was, well, no, Brian was the first one to say 3.
Well, yeah, no,
If
but
that's
like
the answer. I mean,
but you said the answer's 4, and Brian said 4, and then we told the answer, so you have to do a different question.
Okay, all right. I wasn't prepared for this. Give me a second. I think I.
Yeah. The first Super Bowl was actually before the merger. It was basically they were flirting with each other. They were like, "Let's see your league best against our league best."
Okay. Which Chiefs head coach played quarterback and was the first coach to win both the Rose Bowl and Super Bowl?
And no, Brian, I'm not making up rules. That would be the rules in any competition.
Yeah.
You would be able to answer once.
They weren't established.
You can't circle
rules.
all the multiple choices on a test.
Yeah. So the question again: which Chiefs head coach played quarterback and was the first coach to win both the Rose Bowl and Super Bowl?
But Brian, I'd love you to win because like that saves me money. I could just go meet you for lunch or or like dinner and give you your hat, and I don't have to ship it out. So I'm rooting for you, bud. But I want to be fair.
All right. No guesses yet. Which Chiefs head coach played quarterback and was the first coach to win both the Rose Bowl and Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, you do already have this hat, don't you?
Bob, you got any guesses? You should put it in the
Dude, I don't know, man. I mean,
he's one of my favorites. Oh, I gave it away that it's a he. Folks, it's got to be Hank Stram. That is not correct. That is not correct.
That probably would have been my guess.
Damn, I really thought this was going to be.
I mean, this is good. This is the hard one. This hat costs like $28 on the website.
I'll give you guys a clue. It's not Todd Haley.
Well, they had to win a Super Bowl.
Oh, Fox got a little bit of a. He's thinking now. He's thinking.
Well, I mean, did you say Super Bowl?
Yes, I did. But I didn't say that he won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs.
Oh.
Jay-Z missed the question. Which Chiefs head coach played quarterback, and he was the first coach to win both Rose Bowl and Super Bowl? There we go. Sparkle Sports Card. Vermeil. Dickie
Good
Vermeil.
call.
Oh, he didn't say his first name.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And then Fox got it, but he's already won.
Yep, Fox already won.
Daniel got it, but he already won.
Yep, Daniel already won too.
Come on, who can get his first name in there first? She. Uh-oh. Jay-Z. Jay-Z's already
won too.
Oh, you got Brian. It, Fox said you got to give it to Sparkle. Damn.
Oh, I don't. We said that. We said the whole name.
We made Brian not win earlier because of that.
Yeah. I mean, Brian did say he would give it away if he got it anyway. It's up to Brian if he wants to give it to Sparkle. It is up to Brian. Yeah, it is. But if Brian wants to get it and give it away, it's up to him. All right, Brian. Brian says he'll pass it to him, Sparkle.
That's going to be a long delivery.
All right, well, Sparkle, send an email to bucketbob@gmail.com with a comment you're going to make on this video, and send it a few minutes prior to making the comment on this video. As long as the timestamp is prior, then I will go ahead and send it out. All right.
Congratulations.
Good deal.
Sparkle.
Congrats on the hat. And
all the
Brian,
way from Australia. He's going to be repping Bucket Bob in Australia.
I know. That's going to cost me a fortune, man. Oh, it's going to cost me a fortune. All right. Well,
send some cards and stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be like $50. Oh man. Well, all right. I think that's why Brian passed. He's like, all right. Well,
dinner with Brian was going to be $50 anyway.
All right. So I got the towel here. I got the towel.
What's your question?
The terrible Chiefs towel. It is like dude. It's really. I don't know how it stays cool. It's freaking. I use it for golf all the time.
It's science.
So okay. So all right. All right. I'm gonna do something I've talked about on the pod. So I need you guys to tell me what positions make up a 3-3-5 defense. What positions take up a 3-3-5 defense? A 3-3-5D. What positions? I'll make it a little easier. I'll say, just tell me amount of defensive line players, amount of linebackers, and amount of defensive backs.
I sent you.
This could be a lot harder, but I'll make it a little easier.
I was going to say, this is the easiest one you've given. I know the answer to this. I sent it to you in private chat. Just double check it. But
all right. Yep. We're waiting for guesses. We have a guess in from a winner, but we can't say if that's right or wrong.
Another guess in from a winner.
Can't say if that's right or wrong.
I wonder.
I mean, if I would have made a list the actual, would have been pretty sick.
I did in the private chat. I listed the individual. I got specific.
You did, but not specific on the other two slots.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
You know what? While we're waiting, we got another guess there from Daniel, but
Daniel won though.
Yeah, he got a winner. Sparkle's got another guess, and he's already won.
Sparkle already won too. Let's see if anybody who hasn't won puts in an answer.
Okay. There's
It
my
is
guess.
a
Bob.
nickel-ish formation. Yes, it is. It's a very weird nickel, but it is a nickel in the sense that it has a 5.
All right, Bob. In the private chat, I got it all typed out. See if I'm right.
Yep. And you could flop the last part.
I thought
of you
so.
said.
Yeah,
Yep.
I figured.
Yep. You could also flop that.
Yeah.
Hey, Witchy
There we
has
go.
not won.
Yay!
Everybody was right, but Witchy, you got yourself a cooling towel,
Witchy woman.
and I've got your info all already, so that'll be easy. All right, so guys, the complete answer is you have 3 on the D line, 1 nose tackle, 2 defensive ends. On the linebacker, you have one Mike, 1 middle linebacker. Then you have 2 outside linebackers, the same
Or
and
Sam's.
the Sam and the Will. Sam
Will.
stands for strong side. Will stands for weak side. That's based on the hash where you're at. Like that's that's what changes that. Then
That's a good
on
one.
defensive backs, you could have 2 corners and 3 safeties, or lots of teams will do 3 corners and 2 safeties. So it's just like it just kind of depends. But the basic answer is you got 3 linebackers and 5 defensive backs. So awesome. You guys that have won got a bunch of stuff right, which was awesome. So that's pretty cool.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations, everybody.
You know what? We're the real winners here because I'm having so much fun. This is the whole point of doing this.
Yeah, and guys, definitely thank my mom because she paid for all this stuff. So
she buys a lot of merchandise.
Yeah, she's she'll have the mug, she'll have the sweatshirt. Oh, dude, the sweatshirt. She ordered one. Oh my God, it's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice. I was like, okay, well, I might order it now that I've seen what it looks like. Oh,
is it
man.
a hoodie or a zip up?
She bought the hoodie and she bought the one without a hood. And I've only seen the hoodie, but I'm definitely buying the hoodie. Yeah. It's like, but I think I'm going to go with black. I don't know. What color would you go with? Because she bought the red, but I think I'd go with the black. Like,
yeah, probably black.
Yeah.
I got the red.
It makes you look less fat.
Yeah, it hides it better.
Which we need at this old age, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I've seen a couple of comments like this, and I'm clueless. Witchy says, hands yellow, heart red, hands yellow, heart red, hands yellow, heart red, hands. What's that all about?
Yeah, I don't know either.
You got me, Witchy. That's it.
Yeah, you got me too.
She's a witchy woman. She might be putting a spell on us.
Put a spell on you. It's the hand heart emoji. Oh, it's what it's labeled as the file. Okay. All right, well. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice
said
for all.
Bob's mom.
Oh, I love mom. I love that. All right, guys. I think we're done, dude. It's been a long episode, but thank you for keeping us company with the bye week blues.
Thanks for chiming in
Yeah,
with all your
thank you.
guesses.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank you
calling me out on my first really bad question just to start the whole thing off.
that hurts so bad, but it's okay. All we could do is just like the Chiefs, suck it up
This is what she was
and go
telling
on
me.
to next week.
Making a heart with your hands. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my fingers aren't working. I'm trying to. Nope.
You're
Why
trying
is
to
this
react
pinky there?
based on
There
what it
goes.
looks.
Uh.
Yeah, that's a really weird looking heart, Bob. Yeah, Bob's mom is a legend.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do it. Whack, whack. Nope. Lost it all. Lost it all. Bob's mom is a legend. Oh, all right. Well, guys, can you please go to buckandbob.com, BUKNBOB.com. Help us out. And yeah, we would love you to just subscribe on everything, share this out. I'm mumbling now.
Tell
Buck,
your Chiefs friends.
Buck, where can we find you?